Welcome. The engineer is here to try and help solve a problem you might not even have known that you had. The scenario is straightforward. We have a project with two UI image views for both iPhone and iPad. We want to set the images for those, and so we're going to use a similar technique to what we used in the air support video. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out because we won't go over all of the details here. But what we're doing is grabbing a number of images to dump into the two image views from ResourceHelper using the hotkey air support mechanism. With this project, we're setting up, we've got two stretchable images, one for the top image view, one for the bottom image view. And now we're going to go and have a look, see, are we happy? It looks okay, but if we look a little bit closer, these images aren't lined up. But we want to have them lined up. How do we do it? So the problem here is the asset has got a border, a shadow, but we want the solid aspect of it to be correct. So we're going to use ResourceHelper. But before we can use ResourceHelper, we're going to grab a bit of code from GitHub. This very simple method that we will drop into our project that will help us solve this problem. With the code now in the project, just check it's okay. Excellent. Now let's add it to our view controller. And let's start to do the magic. So what's this going to do? This method plays the trick of relocating the image that or component or control that you want. And what we're going to use is a feature of ResourceHelper which will find the borders to the first solid pixel. So if you've got some transparency there, then it will look for it and get the information. We've copied it, we pasted it. We're going to do the same for both images. Now with this border information and the code that we've just added, it will resize correctly, and with a bit of luck, when we run the project, we should find the stuff in the image views lined up. Brilliant. And we save ourselves a load of time because we don't have to count transparent pixels in Photoshop.